Hello, Riyam, Nihar, Priyans, can you guys hear me? Am I?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, let's see if anyone else also join. Okay, okay. How many of you are there? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Okay. Total in civil, this group. How many of you are there in this particular group for workshop batch? How many of you are there? Who is the CR of the class? You don't know. You should ask your mentor to appoint someone as the class representative. Okay. Okay. Two more also joined. Okay, I will start sharing my screen. Just let me know whether it is visible or not. Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible to everyone?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Then, if the screen is visible, I think everyone can see here. Today we'll start carpentry shop. I think we have finished welding shop, right? Mm, okay. So we'll start carpentry shop today's class. Just go through the introduction here. The introduction, that is, I think you know what is carpentry, right? If you are dealing with woodwork, okay, that is known as your carpentry job, right? Because I think most of you have seen carpenters working at your home, uh, doing your doors and windows or whatever. Okay, so this as a civil engineer, this carpentry part is also very important. Okay, not only for mechanical. This carpentry part is important for civil engineers also, crucially because while designing a house, because in construction work of a civil engineer, you can go for construction of buildings, you can go for construction of uh, I think roads, right? But in case of buildings, you need to know about construction of doors, windows, okay, and frames, everything. So, so practical knowledge of this particular field is also important. Okay, so we'll go through it today. Okay, once that is carpentry may be designed as the process of making wood articles and components such as roof, floors, partitions, doors, windows. Okay, carpentry involves cutting, shaping, and fastening of wood and other materials together to produce a finished product. Preparation of joint is one of the important operation in woodwork. Okay, how we will join two or more wood products. Okay, basically what you see, there are different techniques of joining. Okay, we'll learn here only only the basics of joining, like we have T join, we have lap join, like we have seen in the welding part also. Okay, similarly we have similar kind of T join and lap join in carpentry also. But there are different techniques, new techniques and innovations are also happening. Like if you study the cultural history of different countries, they have different ways of joining two pieces of wood. Okay, if you go through the uh, cultural history of Japan, you will see the different techniques for joining wood is very different there. Okay, their carpentry woodworks are very different. But anyway, we'll not go into the details of those. But if you are interested, you can go through or search articles, or even you can look for YouTube videos of Japan's carpentry. Okay, how they, I think most of their articles, they don't even use nails to join. Okay, they will make the articles in such a way that joining itself is done by the article itself. Okay, they will be having uh, mm, carved out parts or hooks, such kind of things. Okay, in India we will see mostly people will be using nails. Okay, in Western countries we will be seeing mainly to join they will be using uh, screws. Okay, screws and drills. Similarly, they have different countries have different styles of doing carpentry. Okay, so anyway, this thing I'm saying just so that if you are interested you can go through it. Okay, otherwise we'll be not going through that in our class. Okay, so let's see what are the different kinds of tools we have. Okay, for doing carpentry. Carpentry tools are used to produce component to an exact size. Okay, the types of carpentry tools are as follows. You have marking tools. So first, marking and measuring tools. Okay, I think by the name itself you will understand. Anyway, marking means like pencil, or you might use different pointed sharp objects. Okay, mostly in carpentry, pencil is used, and measuring tool is, it might be a uh, T square, it might be a set square, it might be a scale. Okay, different, or it might be a tape also. Then holding tools, there are different kinds of clamps. Okay, vices are there, different kinds of vices. So few of the vices you will be seeing in our workshop also. Okay, there are different kinds of clamps also. Okay, all those things are holding tools. Then cutting tools, I think you guys know what are the cutting tools, right? Like hacksaw, circular saw, like this machine, different kinds of machine, or also there are handmade, sorry, manual cutting tools are also there. Okay, then planning tools, boarding tools, striking tools. Okay, these are like hammer. Okay, T, then board, then drill, then all those kind of drill, all those kinds of are kind of things are your mm, boarding, striking, and other different kinds of miscellaneous tools are there. Okay, then next, let's rub this first. Okay, then now we'll go to through one by one, and it will go through the details of each of the tools that we have studied one by one. Okay, first let's see marking tool. Now, by the name itself, I think you understood what is a marking tool. Okay, it is basically used to mark lines. Okay, or to mark it measurement. Okay, where you have to cut. Okay, those kind of things are done with the help of the marking tools. So, marking tools, it is used to marking line parallel to the edge of an wood piece. It consists of a square wooden stem, mm, with a sliding wooden stalk on it. On the stem, a marking pin is attached, and it is made up of steel. Okay, Mm, that steel part that is made up of, okay, that steel part, what will happen? It will, the steel portion that's is somewhat, it looks like a needle that is protruding out of the wooden handle. Okay, that part, Dongkong Peku. Just hold on a minute. First. Okay, I have seen few of fifth sem mechanical students here. Okay, if any fifth sem mechanical students have joined the class, please leave. This is not your class going on. Okay, I have seen Dongkong Pegu here few times. Okay, again I'm repeating. If any of fifth sem students have joined the class, please leave. Okay, your class is not going on. This is a first semester class. Okay, so that sharp object that is protruding out of this wooden handle is going to make the actual mark. Okay, it's somewhat, you can say, it looks like a screwdriver. Okay, it will be having a handle, but it will be a pointed one. Okay, I think if you when you come to the workshop, you will see the all different kinds of tools are there. You can see it. Okay, by looking at directly with your own eyes, it will be very much helpful for you. Now, this stem is provided with the steel nail to scratch the surface of the work. Okay, it consists of two pins. The distance between the pins are adjustable. Okay, and it is used to draw parallel lines on the stock. Okay, I think you have seen a um, divider that comes in the geometry box. Okay, right? It somewhat looks like that. The divider that you don't know the use of the divider, right? In the geometry box, you have a compass, you have set square, different kinds of things are there in your geometry box. But the divider, uh, that what we call the divider, that is the one that talk is the marking tool. It's so somewhat it looks like that, but it's a bigger version of that. Okay. Then measuring tools. The carpentry measuring tools are classified as follows: steel tape, steel rule, and caliper. Steel tapes and rules are mainly used for measuring short lengths in millimeters. Okay, a tri-square is used for testing squareness and marking joint. Squareness means if it is 90-degree or angle. Okay, a meter square is used for marking and measuring an angle of 45-degree. Okay, and a bevel square is used for marking and listing angles between 0 degree to 180 degree. Now, then this caliper is used for precision measurement of cylindrical surfaces. Okay. Mm, I think in your earlier classes, like 11 and 12, I think you have heard of the vernier caliper, right? Which is used for measuring the diameter of a pipe, right? So similar, there are different types of calipers are there, or gauges are there, which are used for measuring precise measurement, for doing the precise measurement of cylindrical surfaces. Okay, so inside calipers are used for measuring inside calipers are used for measuring outside diameter, and outside calipers are measuring for inner diameter of a pipe. Okay, so there will be two types of calipers, that is inside and outside. Inside are used for measuring the outside diameter, where this kind of calipers where you will put the object which inside the caliper. Okay, and outside calipers are like mm, the caliper, yeah, which are used for measuring the inner diameter. Okay, then next is your holding tools. Like I told you, different kinds of, in holding tools you will be having different kinds of clamps, vices are there, are also there, that you will be also able to see in your workshop also. Okay. Mm, main work of this holding tool is to hold the work device. Okay, so whatever the piece of wood that you will be working with, okay, you need to hold it to perform the work. Let's say you are cutting the wood piece, or let's say you are joining another wood piece to the one you are working. Okay, so any kind of process you are doing with the wood, you need to hold it. Okay, hold it still. So in for those, the holding tools are there. Okay. Now the first is the vise. That is, a carpentry vise is the common holding device. It consists of a fixed jaw. Okay, this Ben's vise, it is available in your carpentry shop. You'll be able to see it. A carpentry device is a common work holding device, and it consists one of the fixed jaw. Okay, one jaw of the device will be fixed, and another the distance between another will be adjustable, through which you can adjust the distance between the two jaws. Okay, so that you can either tighten jaw device to hold the object, or you can release the device to remove the object. Okay, it consists of one fixed jaw and one movable jaw. Its one jaw is fixed to the side of the table, while the other is movable by the means of screw and handle. Okay. The next is bar clamp. There are different kinds of clamp also. Few examples, that is bar clamp and G clamp is given here. The bar clamp are generally used in pairs in guiding up operation. Sorry, in gluing up operations. Yeah, whenever you glue a joint, okay, suppose you have made a T joint, you need to glue it. Okay, so after gluing the joint, what you will do, you will clamp the joint and let it rest for a few hours. Okay, otherwise the glue will not set properly. So this is the one of the operation of or the use of clamp. Uh, okay, is generally used in gluing up operations at final assembly or joinery work. It is made up of steel bar of T section, wine malleable iron fittings, and a steel screw. G clamp. G clamp is made up of a malleable iron with acme threads of high quality steel. It can be used for clamping small work when gluing up. Same, most the clamps are used for gluing up operations on. The next is your cuttings cutting tools. Okay, so I told you there are different kinds of cutting tools like saw. Okay, hand saw. In hand saw also there are different kinds of hand saws are there. Like you can see here, hip saw, panel saw, tenon saw. Okay, then you have chisels. Chisels also, see, I think you know the difference between saw and chisel. Okay, where you need to make small groups or finish a small groups or small rectangular section, you have to chisel out of a wood, then you will be using a chisel. If you want to cut through and through, you will be using a panel, sorry, you'll be using a saw. Okay, so for different
Sir,
cutting operators, yeah, tell me.
sorry to interrupt you, sir. Exam, sir, এইবাৰ যে 14 ডিচেম্বৰত যোনটো এক্সাম হ'ব,
hmm
এইটোত স্যাৰ এইবিলাক আহিবনে? কাৰ্পেণ্ট্ৰি শ্বপ?
14 ডিচেম্বৰত কি এক্সাম হৈ আছে? ফাৰ্ষ্ট চেচনেল হৈ আছে নেকি?
অঁ
হা,
অঁ
অ'কে
ফাৰ্ষ্ট চেচনেল।
অ'কে অ'কে, সেইটো চিলেবাছটো যেতিয়া আমি 14 ডিচেম্বৰত আছে ন, হ'ব মই চিলেবাছটো কৈ দিম তেতিয়ালৈকে। এনেওতো তোমালোকৰ ফুল চিলেবাছ কভাৰ হৈয়ে যাব, ঠিক আছে।
অঁ
লাগিলে
মানে
চেচনেলত
স্যাৰ
আমি চেচনেলত আমি গোটেই 100% চিলেবাছ নিদিওঁ, লাগিলে এইটো ডিপেণ্ড কৰে। এইটো আৰু যেতিয়া আমি হেৰিটো কুৱেশ্যন পেপাৰটো যেতিয়া ছেট কৰিম, তেতিয়া তোমালোকক তাৰ আগে আগে তোমালোকক চিলেবাছটো জনাই দিম, ঠিক আছে।
অ'কে,
হ'লেও এনেও
মানে স্যাৰ
তোমালোকৰ বেছি ডাঙৰ চিলেবাছ নহয় তোমালোকৰ। কোৱা
অঁ
কোৱা
মানে স্যাৰ এই কি কয় হেৰি কাৰ্পেণ্ট্ৰি শ্বপ এইটোতো আহিবই,
কিটো
ৱৰ্কশ্বপ প্ৰেক্টিচেছ এইবিলাকতো আহিবই ডাইৰেক্ট।
চোৱা, তোমালোকৰ কি কি আছে ন, ৱৰ্কশ্বপ প্ৰেক্টিচেছত তোমাৰ কাৰ্পেণ্ট্ৰি শ্বপ আছে, আই থিংক ফিটিং শ্বপ হৈ গ'ল, হয় নে নহয়?
অঁ অঁ
ৱেল্ডিং শ্বপ হৈ গ'ল।
অঁ
এতিয়া তোমালোকৰ কাৰ্পেণ্ট্ৰি শ্বপ আছে আৰু এটা শ্বপ বাকী আছে। এতিয়া কথাটো হ'ল কি,
অ'কে
চেচনেল এক্সামটো হ'ল তোমালোকৰ এতিয়ালৈকে হৈ যাব লাগিছিলে, ডিউ টু বিকজ অফ এইবিলাক চিটুৱেশ্যন বিলাক উল্টা পুল্টা হৈ আছে কাৰণে এতিয়ালৈকে। চ' ৰাইট নাও, টিল নাও your sessional exam is not done, right?
য়েছ
So a sessional exam is like when your almost half of the syllabus is over. So in the middle of the Sessional exams are being held. Okay, but this time it is little bit discrepancies are happening. That's why and before the sessional itself our whole syllabus will finish, right? But the thing is anyway, we'll leave some of the portion, okay, for
Okay.
your or for your sessional exam. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sessional exam is not very hard. You don't have to worry too much about it, okay?
Okay.
Because
Thank you, sir.
anyway in your this your syllabus is not very difficult also. Mainly workshop practices is mainly a practical subject, okay? So theory part is not very difficult also, okay? You whatever notes you
Okay.
are getting in the ERP, go through it, okay? I'll give you
Okay.
if I'll give you at the end. I will give you few websites also from where you can have practices. Will provide you with assignments also, okay? So that you have a better understanding of multiple choice questions, how multiple choice questions can come, okay? Or how we can make multiple choice questions from the notes we have, okay? Those kind of assignments we'll give, so you'll not have too much of problem for the exams, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
okay, cutting tool to বুজি পাইছা কাটিবলে true and true যদি কাটিবলে means true and true if you have to cut, you'll be using the saws, okay? Chisels you will be using for making small groups. Dege hafle kapak. Just hold on a minute, someone is waiting out in the lobby. Okay. Okay, now let's see the details of different types of cutting tools. Now, though I have simply said saws, the saws are used for different kinds, the cutting through and through of a wood. Okay, but there are different types of saws. Now the thing is, again, I am for since you have took out the topic of exam, sessional exam, I am telling you in the point of view of sessional exam. Okay, see, questions might come in multiple choice question. They might come like uh, which one of these is a not a type of saw, okay? Let's say I have given rip saw, crosscut saw, tenon or black saw, and I have given some other name, okay? So you need to know all the types of saws here, okay? Or I can say, see, you have to go through this carefully also. Let's say let's go through the rip saw properly. Okay, the blade of the rip saw is either straight or skewed black. The teeth are so set that the cutting edge of this saw makes a steeper angle about 60 degrees. Okay, now a multiple choice question might come that that cutting edge of which saw is steeper, edge of which saw, sorry, the teeth of which saw is set such that the cutting edge makes an steeper angle of 60 degree. So there also I will give you the multiple choice like rip saw, cross cut saw, then tenon saw. Okay, but in that case you need to know each and every definition of each and every source properly, right? So are you getting an idea how questions might come for online? Since you are first time you will be giving online exams, are you getting it? Yes or no? অথনি মোক কোনে কোৱেশ্চন কৰি আছিলে, ৰিয়াম? hmm? Okay, okay, so there are different kinds of saws here, okay? A saw is used to cut the wood into pieces. There is different types of saws designed to suit different purposes. A saw is specified by length of its tool edge. The following saws are used in the carpentry section. First one is rip saw, the saw I have told just now. Then second is cross cut saw. This is similar in shape of a rip saw. It is used to cut across the grain of the stalk. The correct angle for cross cutting is 45. The teeth are so set that the saw saw curve is wider than the blade thickness. This allows the blade to move freely. Okay, cut without sticking. Uh, okay, I will explain this better with a in the next class. Just remind me to show you the pictures of this saws. Okay. So what this line they are saying, if I don't this particular line, whatever they are saying, if if I am able to show you a picture of it, then you will better understand it. Okay. So in the next class, please remind me to discuss this in detail with some pictures. Okay. I'll go do that. If you understood or if you can search in the internet by yourself, that's fine too. But anyway, if anyone have still doubt in the next till the next class, just remind me to show the pictures. Okay, I will try to find some good pictures and I'll show it to you. Or even if you have experience of cutting wood by yourself in your house, then also you'll be knowing when you cut the wood, you'll see that whatever gap it is creating while cutting, it is little bit bigger than the thickness of the blade itself. Why? Because the teeth of the blades they will be protruding outside in both directions, left and right. Okay, so that what happens is here, that cut that is going to happen, the thickness of the cut will be little bit bigger than the blade thickness. Otherwise what happens, if it is the teeth are made straight, okay, what happens that the thickness will be exactly same as the blade thickness. The cutting means the cuts thickness. Okay, and that time lot of resistance will produce. Your blade also will heat up and you will be needing greater force also to work, to do the woodwork, right? Next is your tenon saw or back saw. A tenon saw is used for fine and accurate work. It consists of a very fine blade which is reinforced with rigid steel back. The teeth are shaped like those of crosscut saw. The next is chisels. Chisels are used for cutting, shaping wood accurately. Wood chisels are made in various blade widths ranging from 3 to 50 mm. Most of the wood is barbecue. Okay, students, I want to say something here in the between the class. If you are joining with false name, your attendance will be missing. Okay, suppose let's say Akum Imsong. So whatever is your name given in your register, okay, or in the ERP, okay, you know, right? What name you have filled your admission form? Yes or no? Let's say Degi Halfi Gapak. If I don't find this name in your attendance register, I'll mark him as absent, or I'll not give any mark here. Okay, so right now someone named Barbecue is trying to join. Okay, I'm not going to allow people like this in the class. Okay, so join like this Sargo or Riam Deka. See, I have seen Riam Deka's name. I have seen Sargo's name also, but he is joined with a single name. But anyway, I have seen Sargo's name in the then Jalaluddin. If you are joining your with your own name, then only I am able to give the attendance. Okay. So if you are joining with false name, you will be only missing out with your attendance. Then don't blame me at the last. Sorry, I was present, but you have not given the attendance. Don't say like this at the last. Okay. So join with your exact name. Okay. Don't use pseudonames in the classrooms. An exact name that which we have put in the form and we have it with us in the ERP. Okay.
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, I am Riyam Deka, sir.
Yeah. Tell me.
That is my real name.
Hmm.
Sir, you told that something about Riyam Deka. Sir, actually I'm Riyam Deka, sir.
I have simply given the example that like your name is also Riam Deka and I have seen your name in the ERP also. But
Okay.
right now, someone named Barbecue is trying to join. I don't think anyone named Barbecue is there in the list,
Oh,
students
yes,
list.
sir.
So if you
Okay,
join
sir.
like this, I will not give the attendance. Okay. If I don't find a name, I will not give the attendance. So at last, don't tell me that, sir, I was present in the class, but you have not given the attendance. Okay. Anyway, uh, the most of the wood chisels are made into tank type, having a having a steel shank which fits inside the handle. Okay. Then farmer chisel. These are general purpose chisels and are used either by hand pressure, or by a mallet. Mallet is also is kind of a hammer only, but most of the mallets are made up of wood. Okay, they're mostly used for hammering this kind of tools only, like chisels and all this. Okay, I think you have seen mallet. Most of you have seen mallet in the kitchen. It's used for uh, making this chicken breast, level the chicken breast, mallet. If you haven't, just search in the internet. Okay. Then the blade of a farmer, so yeah, the blade of a farmer chisel is flat, and their sloping face is at an angle of 15 to 52 degree. Okay. This boring tool and another tools we will discuss in the next class. Okay, striking tool, this boring tool, these hammers are there. All these things we'll discuss in the next class. I think your practical class will also start in a few minutes. Okay, so uh, just hold on a minute. Let me take the attendance first. Then we'll see if you have any doubt. Okay, okay. I have one down doubt. Akum Im Song. Are you present here? Akum Im
Yes,
Song.
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Is it means last time I remember for searching your name, it became difficult for me. Just Akum in song, especially you. Please.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
just tell me what is your enrollment ID?
Sir, 29.
29. Okay, fine.
Yes,
Then
sir.
I think rest of you I have seen. Akum song only in the last class I got a little bit confused. Okay, Akum song is
Yes, sir.
present. Asif Muhammad Injaman Ilyas
Yes, sir.
present.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bangam Lumdang present.
Present, sir.
Okay. See, just can you guys see the participants list? Students, can you see the participants list? Yes or no?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
guys see? Yeah. Just see how Bangam Lumdang has joined. Okay. He has he has joined and means he have joined with his name and he has given his uh, what to say, the last digits of his enrollment also. If you join like this, it is very easy for us to give the attendance. Okay, so try to join from next time. Try to join in the class like this. Bangam Lungdang. Sorry, Lunglang. Am I pronouncing correct? Bangam. Am I correct?
It's Lungalang.
Well, just
It's
pronounce it
Lunga.
here. Huh?
Bangum Lungalang.
Bangum. Okay, Bangum. Okay,
Yes,
Bangum
sir.
is fine. Okay. Then Benkelo. Benkelo present.
Present, sir.
Varghese present.
Present, sir. Yes, sir. Present.
Okay, then next Varghese. Then Gapak. Gapak is present.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then next is Iswaraj. Iswaraj is present. Athokpam. Iswaraj Athokpam. Present. Jalaluddin present.
Yes, sir. Present, sir. Present.
Jalaluddin.
Hello, sir.
Jalaluddin present, right?
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
बोल दे
Why
mic खराब है.
why you were saying from Priyam's Dev Burma?
Sir, sir, my mobile is not on, sir.
Mic.
Sir, my
So Priyam's Dev Burma and Jalaluddin, you both are sitting together or what?
Yes, sir.
You guys are neighbor?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Roommate, sir. Roommate.
Okay, roommate. Okay, Jalaluddin. Then Mereng Jumla. Mereng Jumla.
Yes, sir.
You have newly joined or you have not newly joined but you are joining my class for the first time.
Uh, I'm a new student. Yeah, sir. I'm in your class for the first time.
Okay. Miraz Ahmed.
Present,
Meren
sir.
Jumla, has your registration course registration done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Miraz Ahmed. Okay, Miraz
Present,
Ahmed
sir.
present. Nihar Deka.
present, sir.
Okay, Priyans present. Rayam present. Sargo, Darji Sargo. Okay, Suraj present.
Sir.
Okay, and then Walnang
Present,
Madak
sir.
present. Okay, fine.
Present, sir.
Okay. Okay, now tell me if you guys have any doubts. So in between class, you